Hey all, if you click on this, I'm guessing you already have the pod and you want to know why I bought it, or you're thinking about it. So these were my top 5 reasons why I got the Pod Go. Before I got the Pod Go in the July of last year, I had the opportunity to test the quality of sounds and the quality of modeling from the Line 6 Helix family. I got the trial version of the Helix Native and I was super pleased with the sounds. I'm used to working with different VSTs and different plugins, so Helix Native was a perfect example of how powerful can an in-the-box setup for a guitar player be today. So simply put, I bought the Pod Go because I could try the Line 6 Helix sounds beforehand. So this was not a blind buy. I do those only with IRs. So this one is weird, right? As much as I like the Helix Native, I went against it. Why? As I said, I was playing through guitar VSTs and guitar plugins a lot, and I wanted something different. I wanted something that I could actually touch with my hands and step on with my feet. Also, I have enough of big templates to handle in my life. For example, my mixing template has 66 blocks, which are essentially plugins that I like to use when I mix. In my recording template I have more than 90 tracks, which are mostly different MIDI instruments and things that tend to boost my creativity. I know how to handle big sessions and big templates, so simply I did not want that level of complexity inside my guitar signal chain, the one which you can surely achieve with the units like the Helix Floor or the Helix LT. I wanted less, not more.
How can that be? How can less be more?
Yes, Yingwei, more is always more, but the more time you spend tweaking, the less time you'll have to actually play the guitar. Don't get me wrong, if I got the Helix LT or the Helix Floor or even the Helix Native, I would have been knees deep into creating super complex guitar chains, dual cab setups, dual amp setups, splitting the delays in parallel, splitting the reverb in parallel, adding more modulation on the end of the chain to enhance the stereo spectrum and all that good stuff. So the limit of the Pod Go and its semi-fixed signal chain is something that works in my favor and not against me. Well, obviously the Pod Go is half the price of its bigger Helix brothers. And surprisingly, it's not that much more expensive than the Helix Native. However, it was a no-brainer for me to go with the Pod Go when I saw that it has the same sounds as the Helix. And I also wanted an expression pedal which you get with the Pod, and if I accidentally went with the Helix Native, I would surely spend more money to get different MIDI controllers to utilize all the power that a plugin like a Helix Native possesses. In a year's time, I've met some really great people online that are using either the Line 6 Helix family of products or the Line 6 Pod Go. A decade or even less before this, the online communities were mostly skeptical, if not even toxic, towards the idea of guitar modelers, guitar plugins, profile capturing, and basically anything that was digital. But thankfully, it seems that in 2021 the tide has finally shifted, and the people are no longer asking, are guitar processors, are digital guitar processors good? Because there are plenty of examples out there that prove that they are. People from the Line 6 Pod Go and the Line 6 Helix family are mostly non-toxic from what I've seen, and they just want to know how is another guitar player using its unit and what is their experience with it. My experience with the Pod Go has been absolutely positive. I love the sounds that I can get out of this thing. I can use it in the studio every day, and I can take it out with me and plug it into literally anything I want. An FR speaker, another guitar cabinet, in front of another amp, directly to front of house, whatever. Anyway, you know I could talk for hours on this stuff, but that's it for this video. Bye all.